So I saw that K4's tutorial on 8-8ing was privated, so I just wanted to make a very quick video explaining how the concept works. So in this case, we're assuming that you've done your distance estimation, you've traveled your estimated number of blocks, and that you know you're within, maybe 100 or so blocks of the stronghold. Now you want to press F3G, which will bring up chunk borders, and you want to stand preferably within the corner of some chunks, and you throw your Eye of Ender. You get the angle. You don't need to have F3 open for this, because you don't actually need to know what the number here is. In this case, it's 11 degrees. But you want to run and keep this angle as accurately as possible until that line that you're running passes through the exact center of a chunk. And so here, I've passed through the exact center. And the exact center, and the reason we call it 8-8 is because the Eye of Ender points to the exact center of a chunk, which is actually in the middle of these 4 blocks. Because this one is, as you can see here, this one's 8-7, 7-7, 7-6, and 8-6. Oh, so it's actually, it's these 4. These are the center blocks, right? 7-8, 8-8, 8-7, and 7-7. And so if I throw the eye, you'll see that it goes down on this chunk, and it goes right into the exact center of that chunk. And so if I go over here, and I throw an eye, the eye goes this way. And I can follow that, and I know I'm not in the exact center here, but if I follow the line, I'm in the exact center here. And this works. This will work unless you're, exactly 45 degrees from the chunk. In this case, this tells you absolutely no information about how far away it is, right? Because it could be this chunk, or this one, or the next. And then the other dead spot is if you do it in the center of a chunk. So if you stand here, you're just going to get a 90-degree throw, which doesn't tell you anything. So make sure you stand not in the center. Like, this is fine. Preferably, I say here. If you do get a 45-degree angle throw, so what would be 45? I think this would be a 45. If you do get a 45-degree angle throw, just go left or right, maybe 2 chunks, and then throw again, and then you'll get an accurate one that you can then use to 8-8. If you have extra eyes, I would really suggest throwing an eye in this chunk just to make sure that it goes down before you dig down. Otherwise, you're kind of just throwing. If you dig down into the wrong chunk, you kind of just killed the run. But if you're good enough and you have limited eyes, you could just send it and dig down here. Another tip for digging down is that the eye actually points to the starter staircase. It doesn't point to the portal room. So this is the starter staircase. And the entire stronghold is like generated around this staircase. And this staircase always generates in the same side, the same corner of every chunk. And it's always, if you look here, northwest. It's always the northwest side. You can use, I'm in spectator. Let me go into creative. You can use the cursor here to see how it points like that. You want it to be like facing you. I don't really know how to explain it. You want that axis in the middle to be facing like this, and that's how you know that you're facing northwest. And then you want to dig down at like 4-3, 3-3, 3-3. I believe you don't want to dig down in the middle, especially if you're low on health. So you don't want to dig down at 4-4. See how it says 4-4 next to the chunk. It's actually a really low stronghold too. Oh no, it's not. That number is the sub chunk, isn't it? So you probably don't want to dig down at 4-4, but digging down at 4-3 or 3-3, any of these work. You just stay straight down, and you'll hit the starter staircase, and then you can navigate the stronghold normally. There's plenty of tutorials on how to do stronghold nav. This stronghold sucks. It is completely scuffed by this mine shaft, so good luck on that. But yeah, let me just show you another stronghold. So here, for example, this stronghold, I can show you exactly where to dig down. If you want to go to creative. Remember, it's this side, northwest, but also look at the crosshair, and you just kind of send it a few blocks from the corner. You don't have to be too precise with it. This is a speedrun. You want to be fast. And it's right here. And then you would navigate the stronghold like normally. Ah, look at that. Forcing CD. I knew exactly where it was. Not scripted. Alright. Thanks.